Hi, it's Mild Red Songbird in New York City. I'm going to do a video for you called Creation of Sensations. I hope I am carrying the result of his second coming. See energy enter you. Ming Dynasty. Ming Dakota. Michelle I.N. Enter. Good. Garden. Domain. Go, Daddy. Good. Daughter. Domain. I enter. Ordered. As Saint I. So Baba G, Jesus Christ. This Baba G, Jesus Christ. Shepherd of the lost sheep. As Saint I, as I had become, as our saint created from, beholding not one to run away. I did stay. I did play with the Father, daughter, energy, ID. So you see, I'm the daughter of the Father, the Son, the Supreme Son. When all was said, he pulled out his supreme beam, a gun. He shot in me, a boy, baby, did come from the sticky mess. He too, this boy, had passed all the tests, now being so-called blessed. Take so-called blessed, this new Savior from the East, now to the West, Europe, Brazil, and us, UK, US. Giancarlo Arturo is a baby's name. Gave his life for to save the Führer, Hitler, when he was Jesus Christ, 20th century. Stevie Wonder was a Führer, Hitler, and he was Judas Nero, no sight to light his own way as he tried to grow. Herod, Gary Bird, asked the Saint Charan Singh to take Stevie Wonder to the place in the sun where there's hope for everyone. Everyone is Eve energy. Her eye ordering in energy. Though no one credited you, Eve, nor paid you, Eve, you were the sweet Stevie Wonder energy entered tweet. You saved Stevie's soul, though he stole your destiny. You who'd been so good, so patient, waiting while all else went on stage, the stairway to heaven, called meditation. You did medicate an empty plate until your family no longer needed your sacrifices. You had made it possible for them to find their own what excites them. Shakespeare made it clear. Eve was Shakespeare. She had no fear. No fear, Shakespeare. It's a book. So the Supreme Son gave you 20/20 vision instead of death and blindness, he'd give anyone of less practices. You, Eve, never practiced to deceive. Your passion for the rights of others tugged so hard at the Son Creator's heart, it did bleed. He put his blood inside the baby, inside you, the fairest of them all. Not Snow White, too cold heart made of human rights, ice, demanding everything in sight. Not the uptight, too dense, not bright, but the stranger in the night, not a manger in sight. You got that? The stranger in the night, not a manger in sight. Who knew no fright received the ultimate blessing, the boy half of Govinda's aria, the first immaculate conception. Now the second coming, tantamount to another immaculate conception, Aria's brother, someone to talk to and to hug her, though not to rub her, not to lay a glove on her. The Michelle who broke the spell of earth as half hell, where the good dwell in possibilities. Their hearts talk and share desires can never be mild red uncovered and come to be. It can ever be. It shouldn't be never. It can ever be uncovered, mild red, and come to be. Just state your hope, pretty lady Eve. No one fairer than she. She wants good things to happen to those who'd tortured and raped her. Ah, there's the rub. The scales must be balanced. Polio of Wilma Rudolph that went to Alice Trice, who you, Eve, trained to read, became Condoleezza Rice, the first Black lady Secretary of State appointed by George Bush. You became secretly anointed the first Black female Jesus Christ, over the top equal, the 21st century sequel to the hell you did dwell since Judas, Stevie Wonder, the Jews, Pontius Pilate, took your husband, Jesus Christ, the first perfect man, to endure the worst and innocent God-man who did not rehearse verse. This brutal public spanking for the world's anchoring now confirmed the world, and Mary, Eve, became unmoored, untethered, mild red, no one to lead the sheep, who now reaped the pain of crucifying the main ingredient of the recipe for freedom in what was supposed to be Eden, the second attempt to create without a pimp the physical heaven on earth for the well-meant, those who meant well in their every attempt. The Einstein who made it possible for FDR Supreme Commander Dwight David Eisenhower, Gurinder Singh, to listen to Churchill ring the bell of kill 'em, those monsters who dream of taking over the world and enslaving those who've been the saviors. Harry S. Truman, King Saul, that was Sing Birdsong, was a hero who'd been called to stop the stall, get rid of the suicides who he understood would kill the world if not for the biblical mystic pearl, my stick. Percy Earle, you, that's George Percy, and Robin Birdsong guide the UK and Europe to a brighter day. For as long as you want to live, hopefully forever, as the world can now fit the bill for earth as it is in heaven, all according to the goodwill of Eve and Adam, back together and feeling life making sense, writing and singing songs explaining to the throngs, all of whom must belong, what went wrong. Everybody stay in your own space. No disgrace if you do not make haste, but get a good taste in your mouth after you've all the good been seen, your rule and understood. Christopher Columbus, Queen Isabella Fellows, now a girl, a daughter who Eve caught her and saved her as a fetus from the grave. Now and then Eve became her slave, for who you save can hold you responsible for the life and made and make you pay for what they do wrong. The right thing they do, they keep all the reward. Stevie Wonder made the thunder hunker down, so mad it's about to create a rumble bigger than the West Side Story, Leonard Bernstein's dream that came true. Social unrest, Puerto Ricans versus the American youth. Now Eve's lost almost every tooth, finding the grinding of whining of no more good use. Dr. King's dream had given every passion opportunity to the faction of blacks who lacked the right to light up the night with a proper delight. They killed Dr. King, JFK, Marilyn Monroe, RFK. Now they want to destroy the reputation of Freud, Einstein, Trump, and Pence, and they want to keep forever in the shadows the fact that Jesus Christ has returned to stay from now hence. They want to hide or ignore his lady saviors. Words that Michelle Birdsong wrote, haven't you heard? When a newborn baby is born, the world gets one more chance to talk and share. To we the people at last be fair to the lady who always did care, who kept you alive, though you were unfair to the other fair seeds. Wish you God's speed. You have now to make the earth worth every good deed. Eve, believe that you conceived, and one day soon you'll receive the flower and the power in full bloom, and not too soon, with the world's silver spoon, the babies from the able-bodied stable, ready to sit at the table under the unmet stare of the all-seeing, all-knowing, energy flowing, creativity growing, love of philosophy growing, Gurinder Singh knowing, as king ordering appropriate, showing the reasons behind the Father, the Supreme Commander, Son's intelligence design. You'll find a few advanced to the stage of having free will. They can, if they choose, display for all to see those members of the Holy Royal Family. That's Talk and Share, a gift from Adam's Madam Eve, Mother of the Earth, birthed from Earth's needs, guided to be with tender care by Gurinder Singh, who followed and wed Eve, Mary, case of strength being a delicacy, who he fought to persuade Mother Mary, come to me, choose to stay and receive the love and gratitude of your holy royal family, who exists because you fought with your last ounce of courage. Again and again, let life begin without pretense. Eve and Adam and the King Gurinder Singh's creation of sensations. Never a dull moment, unless you're blind and lack a spine. Pay your debt to the Michelle Birdsong for stealing her energy of what it is, was supposed to be, and for stealing her husband, the father of Singing Robin, and other father of Melanie. Pay up or wish you'd never had the money. For unless you share your largesse, you'll lose the best and learn what it feels like to be treated like an unwanted guest on the planet in the West, U.S., and in India, who've too passed all the tests. They number among the best under the sun. They may be called number one, because some of the best in the West had a trial run, had good deeds done in India, the blueprint for heaven on earth in the Punjab as a start to end the Dara. Baba Jamal Singh, Jesus Christ, conscience clear and free, Mother of Eve, Jindara, Michelle. Sing every song you want to feel and hear. You are to your near and dear back. You are Shirley Temple Black. Stay tuned to watch more videos with more unfathomable facts. Till now, Einstein, Descartes back in one pack. The Michelle Birdsong, Mary, Eve. There's much you'll receive, what used to be hard to believe. Eve's breed. It's Mild Red Songbird in New York City. I'll have more on another video with facts in store to make you glad you know Jesus Christ and DeMichelle Birdsong, his wife.